Hello everyone and welcome to Quality RPGs. Today we are having part 41 of the Kingdom Come Deliverance II playthrough, and this time, I have loaded the game from where we saved the Dry Devil, and I have come directly to seek for the Goatskin. So kind of a bit of a running, and we don't have as good gear as we used to have, and we don't have as many skills as we used to have. But this is rather testing if it works now that I took the quest completely anew. So we know that this is the hideout, and there he is. Okay, so that was relatively simple. Of course we need to play something like 3 or 4 hours, or, well, I do, before we can really continue.
Goatskin, by any chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel on his god if he wants.
Okay.
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I get that.
Yeah.
But do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
Well, I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. How much do you want so you can disappear in peace?
Not much, a few score groschen. But that won't be a problem for a well-heeled fella like yourself.
Okay.
Here you are. But you're gonna talk, right?
Right. Well, I like talking, you know, like... What is it you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, about this... What's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say?
Okay.
Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
Who is this Samuel?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them... He was nice to me till I started
Okay.
Do you know where I could find this?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it, and people, like, brings it... And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, watch out. They ain't too welcoming towards our...
Okay.
What is it you did as a...
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like... I was watching for who was going in and out, see?
And what went on?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I was good at that.
Okay.
I reckon I know what I need to know. Now clear off.
Of course.
So. Yeah, that was actually surprisingly easy now that we do have things going for us, and now we need to visit the... well, Samuel. Okay, this way. And we are a bit short on money, as well as, by the way, do I have some skills? Because I think this is actually the place where we will continue, okay? Those are not available quite just yet. But yeah, I need to collect the gang, and it seems the lesson here learned is that one shouldn't have too many active quests, at least in the main quest line, at the same time. So if one pursues one and there becomes an issue with the other one, then quite a big reload is needed. Of course, the game shouldn't be working that way, but alas, at least now it seems to be the case. So can we get into there somehow? So the quarter has walls and hopefully a gate as well. Though the wall is not in a very good shape over there. So there is the gate. Traders.
Baelish.
And here is Samuel.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
Let's try
What
that
do
one.
you think Goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a Goy as I am.
Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
Okay,
I'm
that
looking
went
for
well.
someone called Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Because it isn't just anyone looking for him.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
Well, if your
Okay.
people can't handle it, why not?
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born under our star. And that is a problem in this case.
I understand. What's this about then?
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard anything like that before.
You must be deaf then. In any case, that is how it is. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them. Find out what they are planning.
Okay.
All right. I'll do it.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start.
At the start of the day, according to my...
I see you're in the know. At the
Okay.
start of my day.
Right. So they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house...
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and you'll have fulfilled your side.
And then you'll tell me how to...
That was my promise.
Okay. So perhaps I could get there and probably
Excuse me.
Moses. Okay. So as time is kind of short, probably, we should most likely go this way. Or by foot. So there is the gate out. And do we need to find a gate to this district as well? Perhaps so. After this block to the left and then next to the wall to the right. And we should find the gate. So here, wait for the meeting to start. Underground entrance. Okay. So they do have a mine in the middle of a city. Could we try picking some logs while we are waiting? Private area, but no one's at home. Some papers. Okay, so probably I need to wait, and so that's 3 stars. But perhaps before that, let's use a savior snaps. Oh, this might actually be a bit better. And this as well. And then let's wait. Okay, still no one. Let's wait for 1 additional hour. So perhaps it should be starting now. No. Let's wait for 1 additional hour.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Hey! Open up! Open up!
Well, what are you doing, Moishe?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk.
So now what?
Never mind. We'll cut this shit down. Total man.
Okay.
Wait! Don't kill him!
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after
Okay.
Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men.
Well, they were not very good then.
I'm not a fool.
And here I was looking for some good gear.
I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me.
So what
Can't
does
see where
that
we're
mean?
going.
Okay,
All right,
fair enough.
but no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry.
Okay.
Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat, and tell me everything.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Not very well.
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berkoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary. Von Bergov and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotsnov?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Talmberg. What was he doing there?
Turned out he was spying for von Bergov. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive.
Not any
quite.
longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
I'm not sure we should be drinking that much.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Bergov and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobs just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
I must admit, I see his point. He has plans. He wants to take advantage of the truce while it lasts. And he doesn't want to provoke Sigismund into starting warring again. And he's probably right about Capon. Nobody's going to throw away the chance of a fat ransom, or waste a nice opportunity for blackmail.
It's true I can take care of myself. But the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should...
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plan. I'd have held out, but Godwin...
Where I am. In this city, you mean? That's not such a... Gutenberg is a big city. It's like...
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner... And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Okay.
I apologize.
No need. It's not... Nevertheless, let's turn the page.
That's exactly why I came to...
Oh,
Because you know how to do it.
you have a lot of
Well, I don't have many options.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen, and he divided the property up. But he seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say...
Yes.
That was
Okay.
before von Berkoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, and if von Berkoff...
That's where his captain...
Correct. Cape...
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress?
That's a conquest I'd like to see.
The
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov.
Or long ladders and lots of men.
Careful. Jobst ordered us not to stir up. But
Yeah.
if Capon...
Vanished how?
I don't know yet. But like I said,
I guess there are those
Malashov
tunnels
belonged to the Rutards. And I'm
underneath
sure
the
they're
city.
not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have...
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door, and he
Yeah.
might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got. And there's no...
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace.
All right?
Once you have some news, you know where to find me.
Come to think of it,
We're in the
Yeah.
Jewish quarter, in the bait below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here.
all right?
Okay.
I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so I think this is actually everything for today. I need to do some questing on my own, rescuing the Dry Devil's band once again and so on and so forth. But yeah, we will continue from here in the next episode, so thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to post comments, give advice, ask questions and so on. Have a great rest of the day. Quality RPGs out.